Hi everybody, welcome back to my channel. In today's video we are going to talk about best perfumes for the summer. And I think that I'm going to start off with my favorite perfume as of right now, and this is Xerjoff Cruz del Sur 2. So as you can see, the bottle is almost half empty. This is how much I've used this perfume, and I just adore this perfume. So the reason I think this perfume is the best for the summer because it has this very beautiful creamy mango in it, and also I smell nuts in it. And the combination of electronic notes in it, mango and nuts, creates such a beautiful, creamy, a little bit sweet scent. I love this one. This fragrance smells like a vacation, so I highly recommend to try this perfume for sure. And I love this perfume so much that, as a matter of fact, I bought a bag of it. Another perfume is from Perfumes de Marly. This one is Cassili, and I think that this is one of the most underrated perfumes in their entire line, because Delina, Balaya, they are very popular perfumes in the brand, and I don't hear much about Cassili. So let me smell this perfume again. So the reason I love this perfume, this is one of the best floral, fruity perfumes I have. So I smell peaches, plums, and I think that frangipani as well in this perfume. I'm not sure if it is in this perfume, but for me this one is very feminine, very summery perfume. So in the summer I do really like perfumes that are fruity and floral. So to my liking, this one is the best floral, peachy, plummy scent. So the sillage of this perfume, I would say, is moderate, and longevity is also on the moderate side. So this perfume opens up with fruitiness of plums and peaches, and I think that I smell peaches more than plums. Although on Fragrantica, plum I think is the main note in this perfume, and it dries down to very soft floral scent on the skin. And another perfume is very famous in Perfumes de Marly line. This one is Delina. So with this scent I had love-hate relationship. So the first time I smelled this perfume I didn't like it. Then I tried Delina Exclusive, which is to my nose is much more sweet than this one. And I thought that the Delina Exclusive I liked much more than this one. But after testing a lot of times of this perfume, I decided to get a full bottle. So I think that this is the perfume that is worth the full bottle. So let's try this one again as well. So when I first spray this perfume, the first thing I smell is mix of rose and rhubarb. And if you ask me, I would say that Delina is one of the best rhubarb fragrances. So another fragrance with a beautiful rhubarb in it is Nishan Zene. But Nishan Zene is more to the sweet side, I would say. Delina is fruity floral scent, again as Cassili, but totally different. And I think that Delina is much more beautiful and unique than Delina Exclusive. So Delina Exclusive is very sweet. So it opens up with roses and rhubarb, and then as it dries down it leaves very soft, beautiful, musky, vanilla-ish scent on the skin. So this is one of the best perfumes. I would say that this perfume is the perfect perfume for the summer. Of course, you can use it whenever you want, but for the summer, there's no better perfume than this one. The next perfumes I'm going to talk about are from the brand Kilian. So I've got small testers, and the first perfume I'm going to talk about is Love Don't Be Shy. So with this perfume, I also have this love and hate relationship because I've tried it numerous times. And the thing I'm debating on is that when you first spray it, the smell is so sugary sweet, that like sticky sweet. It reminds me of my childhood when one day I decided to try what water would smell like if I put sugar in it, and I remember how nasty this water tasted. I remember that I just couldn't drink it. So from the first sniff I get those memories from my childhood, but nonetheless the sweetness is not too overpowering. It dries down to a beautiful florally scent. And so when this perfume dries down, the sweetness is there definitely, but florally notes are getting more prominent in the scent. And this is very beautiful perfume in the sense that some of the perfume, they smell sweet and florally almost throughout the entire time, but this perfume smells very sweet at the beginning, and when it gets to the base notes, it definitely has this very beautiful floral base. And I imagine this perfume in the summer when you are wearing little feminine flowy dress, you are sitting on the terrace drinking your favorite cocktail, and it's a beautiful, not too hot summer evening. This is the occasion I would wear this perfume in. So Kilian Love is definitely worth trying. So the next perfume is, I'm not going to pronounce this one, you will see the name of it on the screen. So this perfume is sweet fruity fragrance. The thing I love about this perfume is that I really love blackcurrant in perfumes. So for example, one of the best blackcurrants in perfumes I've smelled is in the fragrance called La Cautiva. And this fragrance definitely has blackcurrant, plums and a little bit of roses in the scent. And as it dries down, it does have this musky little bit of sweet woody notes. So the scent of this perfume is not too overpowering. I wear this very comfortably. The sillage is moderate and the wear time is, I think, also moderate. So I don't remember if I said that before or not about Delina. So Delina lasts on the skin a long time, and the wear time of this perfume is more on the moderate. I wouldn't say it's a long wearing perfume. So this is the perfume is the one that is worth a full bottle, and I am having this perfume in my wish list. And the last perfume from Kilian brand is Playing with the Devil. So Playing with the Devil is, out of all of the Kilian perfumes I'm mentioning in this video, Playing with the Devil is number one. I would like to get a full bottle, especially for this summer. So as I've said previously, I love blackcurrant in perfumes a lot, and Playing with the Devil has blackcurrant as a main note according to my nose. So when you first spray it, you smell blackcurrant first, then it gets into the fruitiness of peaches, plums, and I really love this combination of blackcurrant and fruits. I think that if the combination was blackcurrant and some sort of sweet notes, I wouldn't like, but the combination of floral scents and blackcurrant, or blackcurrant with fruits, are, I think, is the best for blackcurrant. Then when it dries down a little bit, then it gets into this grapefruit, and it dries down to a very beautiful slight spiciness So in the middle notes there is pepper, and in the base notes there is tonka bean, and these are the things I smell in this perfume. But if I would say strictly, when I first spray it, I smell blackcurrant, grapefruit and fruity notes, and when it gets to the dry down I smell pepper and tonka bean. So for me this is a fruity smell at the start and spicy smell at the end. Definitely beautiful perfume all year round, but for some reason I would love to have it in the summer. This scent makes me so happy. So the next perfume I'm going to talk about is from Marc-Antoine Barrois, called Tilia. So Tilia is very beautiful yellow florally scent. So I think that to my nose this perfume is overall florally scent, and I don't have any floral scents in my collection right now. And I've tried this perfume a lot of times and I loved it. I really loved that this perfume was very long lasting. The sillage was somewhere in between from moderate to strong. I think that in the summer it is a must to have some sort of a florally fragrance because everything is blooming, everything is beautiful, and I think that this is one of the best perfumes for this summer as well. So this perfume has lime blossom and jasmine as a main scents, and this is very fresh florally perfume, and I really love that in florally perfumes. Sometimes florally perfumes can be too hard, too heavy. This perfume is more airy. There is a lot of oxygen in the scent, and this is why I love it. And I think that when it's hot outside, this perfume will not strangle you, I think. And I really love this airy florally scents, and I think that they are very appropriate for the summer. And this is the perfume I also want to get a bottle, but not the full size, but the small size, to see if I love it much enough to get a full size. So the next fragrance is Les Heures de Nuit, called Call Me Iris. And the reason I love this perfume is that I really love Gypsy Water from Byredo. I would say that these two perfumes are from the one category. They smell not alike, they are not the same, but nonetheless they have similar vibe. So this is, as well as Gypsy Water, is citrusy aromatic fragrance, and this is the perfume I already finished in 2 days. I was almost showering myself with this perfume. So be aware that this is a very beautiful scent, and be aware that I think that you are definitely will want to reapply this perfume a lot because it is not very long lasting. The sillage is from light to moderate. This perfume has a lot of freshness in it. I smell lemon, I think even bergamot in it. So since this perfume has balsam fir in it, vanilla, a little bit of pink pepper, it gives this perfume this slight spiciness and freshness. I really love these scents of the trees with needles in perfumes. I think that they bring up all the citrusy and spicy notes in the perfume. If you like Gypsy Water but want to try something a little bit different, I highly recommend Call Me Iris. And the last two perfumes are also my late discovery. This is the brand Zoologist. So I think that Zoologist stands out from all of the perfume brands a lot because this is not a blind buy perfumes, definitely. The scents are very complex. They are very different from others you've smelled before, and this is such a highly artistic perfumery. And as a name suggests, this perfume brand that tells the story about nature. So these perfumes are called after different kinds of animals insects, and all different creatures are in the wildlife. And so for this video I've picked two perfumes. The first one is called Cow. So when I first got this perfume, I thought that cow perfume will tell us a story of a milk, that it will be very lactonic scent, maybe a little bit sweet. So both of the perfumes I'm going to talk about have sillage from moderate to strong and are very, very long lasting. So the scent, when you first smell it, open up as a lactonic, fresh and green scent. And at first sniff there is very beautiful green apple. So at first you smell lactonic notes, green apple notes, something green, maybe even grass notes. And then when it gets to the middle notes, you start smelling florally scents, and when it gets to the dry down, it is a soft, musky, ambery scent. So what I smell in this perfume almost through the all wear time, I think that is lactonic green notes. And this is very summer appropriate scent, but since it is so complex, so hard to understand at first, I would highly suggest to have a tester so that you can wear it on your skin and only then purchase a full-size bottle. I think that I smell apple, lactonic notes and grass notes, although it is not mentioned in the Fragrantica, but to me this is a lactonic florally green scent. This is a very beautiful scent, very, very different, very unique. So if you are after unique, complex scents, this is definitely worth trying. So the next fragrance is Cockatiel. So all the zoologist fragrances, they have some sort of animalic notes in it. So every fragrance has something animalic. And what I feel at the first sniff is that it kind of reminds me, if you have ever smelled feathers of cockatiel, you would imagine how it smells right now. So I have smell of feathers at first and something sweet. This is definitely very cheerful fragrance, very happy fragrance. So this is a fruity, powdery, sweet scent. So the smell of the feathers are mixed with some sort of fruit. So it has rhubarb, vanilla, raspberry scents and champagne notes. So as I smell more and more this perfume, I definitely smell some sort of a woody notes, but the fruitiness mixed with champagne and woody notes are one of the main notes I smell right away. This is a very cheerful in perception fragrance, very beautiful and definitely very appropriate for the summer, for light flowy dresses, as well as other florally fruity scents I've mentioned before. So zoologist fragrances are the fragrances that take you to the olfactory trip. And I think that some of us even can have some memories from childhood. For example, when I smell cow, I remember my times with my grandmother in the country, and cockatiel definitely reminds me of the smell of the feathers mixed with some sort of fruitiness. I think that these are all the fragrances I wanted to talk about in this video. So I've tried to find different fragrances, popular fragrances and not so popular. And these are the fragrances are the ones that just blow my mind. I do love all of them. A lot of them I wear in rotation, and I think that summer is such a great time to wear fragrances, because I don't know how about you, but the climate I live in is cold, and in the winter I am covered almost entirely in clothes. And of course I wear fragrances, but in the summer I can almost cover entire my body in perfumes, and this is what I love. This is what brings me joy and happiness. And so I hope that you enjoyed this video. Maybe I've mentioned something new you could try. So I hope you loved this video. Please subscribe to my channel if you haven't already. Put thumbs up if you like this video, and see you in my next one.